right now I just kind of tuck them in there. And then this piece here goes around and closes it there. Although it lays pretty flat, it doesn't necessarily have to use the closure because it may do something to this eventually. But the paper was pretty fragile because I used the stuff that comes in Amazon packing. So I did the gel matte medium. I used this one, the one that's heavier. And it kind of greened up the stamp a little bit, like it did on Tina's on Shabby Jabby Doodah. But I wasn't using Distress ink because I was using archival ink, so I was a little annoyed. But that's alright because it has browns and greens throughout the book, so it still works. So I gotta send that in the mail. I should maybe put a couple of these in here. Do I have a front pocket here? Do I have a little pocket? I don't know. I need to put a little card in here though, don't I, that says congratulations. Alright, let me stick a couple of these in here. That one. Maybe. I don't have anything like that in there, and don't have anything like that in there, so. And I don't know, I love them all. It's hard to give them away. Plus, I have some tags I'm gonna make, so I'll stick that one in there. Alright. So, if you're watching this, Jennifer, make sure you look in that front pocket. There's some stickers. Now I better do that so the stickers don't fall out. Right, I was gonna say, where's a safe place to put that? No, there's no safe place. I'll stick a couple of these in Heather's pile. Oh, Christmas. Are you guys, I don't know, there's probably no one left at this point. Y'all have been gone since the first 5 minutes. You're like, I'm not watching this lady clean her desk. Or if you are this far, are you crafting along with me, or are you cleaning your desk too? Because sometimes, if you know you're not having to do it alone, it's a little easier to do. So, you know, if you've made it this far, you're my favorite person. I could say anything at this point because I'm pretty sure no one has made it this far. You can't tell that this was a green dyed paper, but you can also see that it ripped there, which makes me sad. This one came out okay though. Put that into Heather. She doesn't know what a gift she's getting with those because they are hard to get out. Okay, some green paper. Put this over here. Oh my goodness, I just keep, some of these are on the floor and some of these are here, these Wallies. I think I want to just put them all in one envelopes. I'll just grab one of these out of here for all these tiny die cuts. And then the Wallies are bigger, so I need a bigger envelope or bag or something. And I have a million bags. Oh, this will work. This should work for the Wallies. So I've got some bird houses. And, alright, if I were to put some of these up in my store, would you rather they be made into journaling cards, or would you rather have them just the Wally so you can make your own journaling cards? So I was thinking like maybe putting like 1 or 2 of each kind and putting them up in the shop. Because they're basically cutouts. They're die cuts basically. And it would be great for using on large, either on the cover of a book or on a large journaling page or on the front of a signature. Like if you did a flamingo book, one of your signatures could have that on the front. Wouldn't that be cute? But then you'd have like a variety if I just kind of like put one of each. I'm trying to think if I want to save these for something like my die cuts. My dies, I mean. They don't stay together though. I'm just gonna toss them. I'm pretty. Little white stickers. I guess I could do something. These are Mary Engelbright. These I had half off at my thrift store. I did go out Friday to one of the thrift stores, but now I need wish I could get out today if I felt like it. I guess I would. Because, see, my cousin, we're going to call her Sonia. Oh, no. Okay, good. Whew. He's having leftover pizza. He's heating it up in the toaster oven because it's too hot to use the oven. And I have fancy guys who prefer to toast it rather than microwave it. They're fancy. I don't need any of these instructions because I'm not using these as intended. So yeah, I got those ones. And what was I trying to say? Nathan, what was I saying? The Wallies. Oh my word. I'll go back and I'll be like, I didn't even remember that I was talking about that. That's what happened last time when I couldn't remember what I said. I was like, totally forgot it because I had moved the sign and that's what I had been talking about, I think. Oh, I know. Sonia's journal. She wants like a ring bound one. So I'm thinking of going and looking for a really cool cookbook. And then I'll have a template for her, so if she wants to add her own pages, she can. Oh, thank the candy cane. Well, 2 templates, one in the front, one in the back. That way if she loses one, she still has one. Like I said, she is my cousin. We might have some similarities. The fact that she's adopted means nothing. People think we're sisters all the time. Oh, the innards of my little golden book. Woohoo, look at that, how far I've gone. Gotten down to the innards of my little golden book. It's going to be 2 signatures. I still need to cut some pages down. Yay. Put that over here. Kind of got a, kind of standing things up against my sewing machine over there. So yeah, I was thinking if I could get to, oh, my Velcro came off that. If I could get to the thrift store today, it'd be 50% off, which would be nice. But also, if I didn't really see any the last time I was there, I might want to wait till later this week because my guess is that what they do, oh, that was my test paper, is they try to get rid of as much as possible and then restock the next week. That's my guess. This is Blue Pages. You know what I just realized I have right here? One of those Stampin' Up! Containers. And you know what that would be perfect for? Die cuts. We're just going to put them all in here no matter what their intended thing is. Alright. And this goes in this drawer. These I got, and these cute. They're little dolls, paper dolls. They're pretty thin though. I wonder if I could back them, but I might just glue them onto is that a baby bassinet? Yeah, it might be. Wealthy Child. They were in a bag of vintage stuff, so these are vintage. You can kind of tell by looking at them. It looks like they might have been in a magazine or a book or something. There's words on the back. So there's that. I don't know what to do with those. My vintage stuff is like way over in a danger, like I can't get to it easily. Alright, that's got, let's see. Well, because this is what I was probably going to do with it anyway, is I was going to tear it and use it on a pocket or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this extraneous paper, even though it's cute bumblebee paper. There we go. It's much smaller now. And needs to go in one of my ephemera books somewhere. But for right now, it can go in here. And all these these are Christmas fussy cuts and collage bits. And my reading glasses for when I'm trying to fussy cut and it's nighttime and I can't see real good. Alright, die cuts, dies, or yeah, these are die cut. The dies are the things you cut with, right? And then the die cuts are the things you cut from, I don't know, the dies. I figure no one's here anymore, so. Pocket with, oh yeah, that's what that note was. That goes with Christmas. It's one of my notes. Oh, and I got these on clearance, 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. And they are just so cute. This one has, that's blue. They're mostly greens and browns. I wonder if I could put one in that coffee journal. I don't know. Ooh, I might use some on one of the journals that I make, but where to put them? That's the question. Alright, these stickers, I need a place for them. I don't know where the box went. Didum. I don't need to save that. I have a million of those. Let me see. Ooh, that smells good, Nathan. I had pizza yesterday and I didn't hold the gluten, so I can't be doing any of that today. That is all.
The pepperoni, but sausage is still cold.
Well, you saw I ate a cold. I'm gonna stick these in here. I ate cold pizza last night. That was I had 3 pieces yesterday. 2 for dinner and 2. These were napkins that I must have done them on some plain paper. And then that's the part of the napkin that's just the merry and bright. May your days be merry and bright. I got the wrong song. That I made last year. And that one's on the green polka dot paper, which is fun, even though it gives them green faces. Gingerbread. I want more gingerbread stuff. Was that all of these? No, here's the rest. I knew there was more. So I am putting all my Wallies together that I got the other day at the thrift store. So now they take up so much. Now instead of a pile that's like this high, they're in a bag, a pouch. Oh yeah, I want a pouch. I want a mini from 31 in that virtual vendor fair thing I was telling you about. See, this one, they stopped even doing the packages at this point. In that vendor fair thing I was talking about, or shopping boutique, or whatever you want to call it. It's apples. I need to get those in the store, don't I? The 31 lady, because there's a lot of direct sales in the group. And so, you know, I'd randomly play some games. Sometimes I would just do it just to bump the post up so that other people would post on it. And I don't know which one I won on, but I don't know if she did a random drawing or if I guessed the number of something in one of the jars or what. But I won. I was just thinking how I never win anything, which is why I was, you know, giving the other 9 contestants in my drawing something. Because I was just like, I never win anything. I want to do something nice for those people that didn't win. So then I won. And then, well, yeah, it was like within minutes of thinking that and thinking I was going to do something for the other 9 that I went on Facebook and was tagged. And I was like, oh, I won something. And it's the mini zipper pouch, the origami design. And I'm thinking it's 5 by 8, I think. I looked it up. So, you know how Gail Agostinelli has her... Sorry, you probably can't even hear me over the rattle of those papers. You know how Gail Agostinelli has... Probably do these videos in parts, so they won't be more than 66 minutes each, and they'll cut off at the end of each one. You know how squirrel. You know how Gail Agostinelli has. What was I saying? Something about Gail. What was I doing before that? Oh my goodness gracious! That's gonna bug me till unless I rewatch this and find out what I was talking about. I have to remember what I was talking about to figure out what it was that Gail has that I must have similar or do similar or something weird like that. I don't know. And if you don't watch Gail, then you wouldn't know what it was she had anyway. Oh my goodness. Squirrels hurt my brain. They're so cute. Alright, I was doing something with that paper. Nope, I was... that, more paper. I don't particularly think this video is going to be very popular. Right now I'm getting paper that was in a stack next to me, but is now, oh, more Wallies, but is now, got some leaves, but is, you know, just wants to fall. these in here. Oh! If you watch Gail Augustinelli and you've seen any of the ones where she does her binding, she has her basic binding kit that she would use every time in a pouch, similar to the one I won. So I think that's what I'm going to use that pouch for. See, picking up this pouch helped me remember. This one, no, this one had more. The other one with the pink roses didn't have very many, so I got gypped on that one. But I don't know what I'm going to do with these circles. I could use them as masking because they're not very strong, because they're just meant to hold the Wallies up on the wall once you paste them up there. So if I use them as masking to make polka dots or something when I'm doing mixed media, I don't know exactly. I still can't believe I just saved that little tiny piece of paper, but if I can find one of my punches, it'll make kind of a cool. And that's Christmas, and that's trash, and that's trash. Oh my goodness, yes. The paper, this cardstock paper, I cut out. I fussy cutted the little bronze pieces that were in it. I probably got it at Michael's. Last year was my first Christmas after hearing about junk journals. And I was just starting to collage, and I was trying to make some Christmas stuff. The mixed media tags I did before. Like, if I had just stuck to doing the mixed media tags and realized that I could just incorporate all that into junk journals, I might have just kept doing that. I don't know. I know not. Alright. Oops. I was going to make something the other day, and I never did. I think I pulled out like one of each. I still got to figure out what to do with those. That'll be an upcoming video. Alright, we have background papers. Oh, these were the background papers I was thinking of using with the birdhouses. I might do some collage. So I think I'll do some collage pages and see if any of the Wallies work on it, and then just cut the size I need to fit that. Oh, I don't know where my fall stuff is. Unless I put that with... Do you know what I did with... Must be back here. Yep, there it is. I'll stick it inside the little golden book. These just sit right in front of me because they're so cute. I got these. I think there might be one missing, so it's practically the whole box. Paid a little more than I normally would, but she asked if I wanted to use my 20% off, so, because I had... It's a saver, so when you spend a certain amount of money, you get 20% off. So there's these chicken cards, which I thought were so cute. And I need to do something. I think they all go this way. So they will probably end up as journal cards in a farm book or a chicken book. But also I have some people, I don't know if anybody else watches Grandma DC on YouTube. I started watching her because she was doing keto and carnivore, which I had tried at one point. It worked for me one time, and then every time after that, it did not. So, but I still watch her. And she's got chickens. And so I might send her one of these because she could really use some encouragement right now. So if you have gone through or know someone who's gone through breast cancer that could go to her channel and encourage her. She's a really sweet lady. She's got chickens and dogs and I forget what else. But with all the chemo she's doing right now, I think somebody else is taking care of the dog. But she got her final prognosis just this past week. So she's also dealing with some depression after hearing, how long she has left. I don't know this woman from Adam, other than watching her on YouTube. But your YouTube people you watch consistently, they become family. Like, even though I don't do keto anymore, she just really, I gravitate to her. Let's see, tag bases. They need a lot of work. Those ones are just kind of random. Tag bases, tag bases, tag bases. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, Grandma DC. Come for the, let's see, she says something about the insanity. I forget. Here's more of the, I think I was talking about, these are the ones I made before I heard about junk journaling. And there's a video where I show the little folio that my aunt made for me that introduced me to junk journaling. And see, I was doing things that could work in a junk journal before I even knew what it was. No wonder she was like, you have to see what this is. So she didn't just tell me. She was like, here, let me show you. Which was cool. All right. We have one of the leaves. I just saw this. I just had this particular, oh, got another journal under here. That is a little tiny Halloween journal. So that one's small. So if you're looking for like a little journal that is a lower cost journal, I will probably have that one be pretty reasonable, I hope. It's a mixed media cover that I made when I was on one of the Monday night mixed media mashups, Penny. Alright, that one's a finished one. I was doing some die cutting this week, and stupidly, oh my goodness, I can't even get a piece of paper into the right place. That's ridiculous. My desk was not cleared off when I was doing the die cutting on my Sizzix. So for one, I broke my nail. It just wants to come right off. I need to put another layer of the, I don't want it to come off all the way because that's just going to be ugly to look at. You've seen the Band-Aid. That's why I've been wearing that Band-Aid last couple of videos. But I'm going to put another layer of the Color Street over it to kind of hold it down. But then I still have to wear Band-Aid at night because I don't know what I'm doing with my hands when I'm sleeping. So yeah, I had my Sizzix on my desk on top of stuff. And so, yeah, that happened when I was the other day. And then yesterday I had even less room. I had it like right here in front of me when I was doing some die cutting. It's just ridiculous. I'm like, if I had just cleaned off my desk the first time that it was a mess and I came to do something, my life would not be quite so, my desk would not look, it would not take me, oh my goodness, so far it's been an hour and 28 minutes. This is probably at least going to be a 2-part series because we don't like videos that are longer than an hour, do we? It's just too much. And I guess it would make my life easier if I just put them up in 4-part segments. If I just put an intro in each one, maybe. Oh, I got these at AliExpress too. They're the clear flowers, which I know I could use a stamp, although I don't have these stamps. But they're kind of fun to use on a collage or whatever. But the only problem with them is some of them, the stickiness is already starting to come off, which is making it a little wrinkled on the corner there, which is sad. And they were like that when I got them. It's not all on me like it usually is. That's Christmas. This is one of the digitals that I purchased recently to use. What did I use this envelope for? Oh, that would work for that. And that. And these, just for someplace to put them. And there's another background. There's another Christmas. Oh, my little thing came out of that one. These have like just the black, just so you could put them on a package or whatever, but I may just leave them like this. I kind of made them look like an ornament by putting a washi there like that. And they were my red, black, and gold. Red, white, black, and gold. Alright, those Christmas bases go over on this side. You should see my bases over here is getting pretty. Kind of made that kind of like a Christmas tree because it kind of looks like they're decorating a Christmas tree, I guess. I think my son's like, is she ever going to stop talking? Got these on clearance at Hobby Lobby, $1.24 from $5. Got a lot of little travel stuff in there. Oh yeah. You know what? I think I need to put at least one of these. Let's see, we've got gears and a bike, cassette tape, airplane, it could be a purse or a luggage bag, bow and arrow, some random stuff. Anyway, that needs to go in my box of beads and charms and whatnot, which is, not sure. It's either that box over there or it's a box underneath all that stuff. So that's why it's not put away yet, in case you're wondering. Oh, these are the other AliExpress. So these are like a daisy set. And so let's see if my light is too, my camera is so high right now that even my light, oops. Okay, oh, don't fall. Don't want to do that. Also, I've been talking for an hour and a half. So, I wish they would just put them in someone's hand. But then you're like, okay, did they put them in a child's hand? So there's some sunflowers and daisies and leaves. And any bentness is either from being in the box or being put back in the little box. These are most likely because, you know, once you take them out of the box, they're harder to fit back in. Because the box is square. And so, but I'm just keeping them in there loosely. And then figuring out what I want to do with them. What did I do with the, oh, they're right here. Okay, and that's my favorite chocolate. It's the only chocolate. Unless I'm eating like a Heath bar or something like that. As far as dark chocolate, I'm super picky. Like ridiculously so. It's like a crazy person. Oh, see, saw my stomach, didn't you? Unless the camera moved. Sometimes the camera just likes to, all my sewing stuff goes in that drawer. Does help that some of my stuff has a home, but it doesn't always help because I don't always put it in its home. So since we're on random stuff that's on my desk, I have a whole bunch of packs of these going up in my store. I'm going to try to do separate pictures of each set and let you pick the set at least by, they'll be by whatever the picture is on the big trucks. That's how I'll name them, because that's just the easiest way to identify them, I think, as long as I keep them together. That's the thing, is he doesn't fit in the bag. I think there's 42, mostly newer but some vintage. So this one from the Palms, which is actually, so I'll show both sides. I think I'll do like a split picture maybe. But there's just some cards. Hello Kitty, because I have a lot of random cards. And then I made sure that the people were together on these cards. So we got the nurse. Cake. This is like, I like the back design too. So this one, personally, I would leave plain in a journal. Or I might put something on here, like a cup of coffee to go with the cake or something. But this is not glossy on this side. It is glossy on this side. Zebra, which is also not glossy on this side. Apparently this one's the nurse one. They have the nurse in here twice. Well, that's cool. So this one I might even put, like, what is this truck? Green, I don't know what that's called. Oh wait, it will tell me, right? Dump truck. Dump truck and nurse. Yeah, they go together real well. Let's see, did I show all those? The zebra. So they're all random. But I still want people to be like, I don't know why that says cake when it's pie. But you could even just like fuzzy cut out the pie if that's what you wanted. The nurse ones are not glossy. And is that a nautical star? Is that what those are? And then this duo game, which is just, you could use it as is or cover it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? The colors on that are like really different, and that's really pretty on the back. And then if you buy 2 sets, you get 2 of these cards, and then you can use them as covers. Apparently, I did not intentionally put the Ace of Spades for different, and then we have for the 2 different cards. That was not intentional. Then we have these round ones. This one's got pictures of animals on it. Spotted Junior, and this one is Ooga Booga. And it says it's ska. I don't know what any of that means, but they're nice as round bases. Or if you are doing a little golden book journal, you could cover this side to make it as like a writing spot, and then this is just a really cute side there. Then we have an Old Maid card, which is the Posh Poodle, and this is just a nice size card unless you really like Wreck-It Ralph. This is just a base. It's just one of the ones from a Dollar Tree that I got at a thrift store and some other stuff. It's just there because I don't want to just throw it away. And I think that is also the same thing. This one, this one's probably a little bit more on the vintage side of things. This is 2012, so not vintage, but it's a word card. We like word cards. I like when they have the copyright on them. These are not, I don't think, these are newer. Probably in the late 90s, 2000s. They come in the same thing. And then these cards, my favorite card games, that's weird. It's got little foxes on it. So that was cute. And then we have the word card and 4:30 time card and a newer. This is, nope, that doesn't say the date. And this one seems to be newer as well. And this one's definitely vintage because it's 1960s, I think. And this one appears to be vintage. 1978, 1987, so that's vintage. And this one is just really cute. They're penguins with scarves and hats and glasses. And that's the nurse one. And Hello Kitty, they're actually pink. Another ace, but this one's the club. Showed you those. Truth or Dare card. And these cool little book cards. And Nancy and the Moss Covered Rock by Eric E. Kimmel. So it's got like the name of a book title on one side, and then talks about the author on the other side. So they're author cards. And then there's two of these bingo cards, which are cool. Here's the other one. And one of these, Old Maid or something. There's a Silly Goose one in here. And then this one has the Joker. And it's kind of a orangey tan color. This one's brown, and it is Lucky Rabbit. Then there's some vintage trivia cards. This one has a clown on it. This one has a cornucopia. This one has Paris. And then these bingo cards, which I thought were cool looking, and just another card. So those, I'm going to have several packs in the store, and I'm going to try to do individual pictures so that people can pick. Like if you're making a journal for a nurse, then this is the one you'll want to pick. And I don't want to be quite so random about them. I want people to be able to be like, I really want the nurse one. And I don't want them to get stuck with whatever one I just happen to send. So I'm gonna do it the hard way, and I'm gonna do pictures of each set and put them like set. Well, I'll try to name them, or I'll put a number, set 1, set 2, and try to make it as simple as possible, I hope. But I need to get bigger bags because this one does not fit in these bags. But you know me, I like a damask, and I cannot lie. Make sure, and I counted them the other day, there were 42. So if you counted them along with me, then you know there were 42. So that was my first big squirrel in cleaning off my desk. Well, there were other squirrels, but that was like the one that took the longest. So, and I may do, like when I put them in the store, I may do a video just kind of going through them really quickly, each set, and saying what they're called. So that needs to go in the box that has, well, right now we're going to put it with the coffee journal. Alright, I don't think I need to save that. This is more collage pieces. This is blank pages, which also to be used as collage. That one has some red roses, so let's stick that in Heather's pile. Heather's favorite color is red. And if you didn't watch the first videos, you don't know who Heather is. The first video is where I talked about my friend Heather. And I've been meaning to send her some stuff. And so, since she was in the drawing and she's getting what's the word that I want? Oh, she's getting a mixed media tag. I figured what better time than now to go ahead and send her just some random stuff for her to play with because I got her into junk journaling and watching Pam, Paper Outpost, and all the things. Alright, what else was in this one? Oh, I know what was in this one. These. Hee hee. These were in this one. And then there's my favorite. Right here, this Crackle one. One of my favorites. Love the Crackle. My washi tape has come off of this. Do I have washi tape just sitting on my desk? Oh, yeah, I do, actually. I did the last time I was working with my stamps. I left the washi tape in that little container right there. Woohoo! Actually, I have something I need. Alright. I really like little bags and pouches, which is why I have them just everywhere. And I did buy a bunch of this size. But these are the smaller stamps. I don't know why they're over here. They're not like... Oh, they're Christmassy ones. That's why. I'm going to put that with the Christmas. Oh, can you put it in a bag? In his room, I think. He just ate his breakfast. Alright, so my Wallies need to go in a safe place. Right now, I'm not going to be able to find my coffee journal because everything's going in a safe place, which is in the pile. Kitty's, oh, he's on my bed because Kitty's on my bed. Well, that's cute. That's going to be fussy cut, but I'm going to stick it in there for now. I started fussy cutting it. Alright, this goes with stamps. Actually, it goes with my background stamps and that. And this has fall on it, but this paper is pretty brittle, so I need to make it into, glue it on something and make it into a pocket or tag or something, journal card. Random little circle stickers that I don't know what to do with. I don't need to save them, but I was going to use them in mixed media, right? For right now, they will go next to the Hobbit. Okay. These are the butterfly ones I cut yesterday. Or the day before. I don't know. That was the leaf ones that I cut. Oh, die cuts. Yes, I do have a swap on Junk Journal with Penny that I am in. So I need to get... Except for I can't use any of these because they're supposed to be black, cream, or white, I think. But I think I'm going to... If I have some cardstock that's patterned on one side and white on the other, I'm going to do that so people have an option. Because I'm a rebel. And this is... So, I still have not found the other... Oh, my husband's calling my son because he can't get through to me because I've been videoing for almost 2 hours now. I guess I should go soon. Oh, I got these Calvin and Hobbes books. They're going to be fun in the glue books and all the books. They might not be vintage, but they're still fun. This goes with the Halloween stuff. I can go with Halloween stuff over here. What else? Where's that envelope? Just some different things. And these stickers. What was I doing with the stickers? Was I just going ahead and sticking them in here? There we go. Alright, let's find Mr. Pumpkinhead. So that, see, look how bad it is. Once you move that thing that covers it all, it's even worse. Alright, this is the coffee box, but I accidentally put, what else did I have? I put the wrong, the fall leaves and animals I put in there, and that will confuse me, and I don't want to lose those. I don't want to forget that's what those are. Oh, I just found the pumpkin. So, I'm going to stick that in there, and stick those in there for now. And get the pumpkin, put him in his place, and put him over here with the Halloween stuff. And I need to get a bag for all the, so I can have everything contained, all my fall stuff, my Halloween stuff. This is a space bar. I'm going to put it for my binder all. Okay, if I forget, and I'm like, I can't find my space bar, what did I do with it? Tell me. I put it in my drawer. My right hand drawer of my desk. Coffee journal. Put these stickers here until alright, we'll just put these envelopes in there too for now. Christmas. Oops, put that in there. Die cut. Die cut. This one I kind of made, I made it into a stencil. I used the front of a paper pad that's more shiny and whatnot, so I could use it as a stencil. So I'll stick that in there for now in the stencil drawer. And I would have just poured all those into the box, except there's an actual die in there. Alright, where's the end? Oh, that is the envelope. This can go with this. This goes with the stencil. Goes in there. Bone folder. See, I would have never found that. It was way at the bottom. Christmas. I think I might still make a red and black Christmas journal this year, maybe. But I also have the little golden book, the nativity one. So that one will have some purples in it, like the blues and purples, like some of the. Am I gonna keep holding on to this? I'm just gonna trash it. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. Right? Alright, this all die cutting started because I had some stencils and I was cutting out these leaves. And let's see, where's the first one I did, which actually came out even better. This one. I thought came out so cool. So then I came out and got the one that made this size leaves and made a bunch of those in orange. And tried to cut a couple freehand, which I didn't love. And then I did some of the ones from AliExpress. The tropical ones, which don't really, orange doesn't necessarily make sense for those. And then I ordered some Tim Holtz ones because I just wanted really good, I wanted to really, you know, add that coolness together. The watercolor glossy paper with some good leaves, like that weren't too big, weren't too small. There were some other ones that were not Tim Holtz that look good, but they look like they're going to be small. Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, this is not in the book it's supposed to be in, but that's because I haven't made that book. This is for a Pokey Little Puppy book someday. When I finally make it, like a little fence, right? Explore, and then 5 little puppies, and then there's a couple tags with little bones that I made, and a little ball, because puppies will play with a ball. What else is in here? This is just got the paw prints, little tiny ephemera, a little tree. I was trying a thing with some stencils that I had, and what's in here? Just a little tag, which I actually used the edge of the paper, so that's kind of cool. There's something in here too. Yes, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can use these stamps a little better now, but I'm not good at it then. Made that one probably at least a couple months ago, if not longer. The lace there. This was one of the things that Penny showed us how to make on Junk Journal with Penny. I can't remember where she saw it, but you know, that's what she does. She sees stuff that she likes, and then she shows us how to make it. And you could always go on her group page and watch her past videos. She hasn't been able to make any in a while, unfortunately, or do any lives for a little while. And I miss her. She's a really sweet lady, and I love her, and I miss her. But once she's recovered, she will hopefully be back at it. Back in the saddle again. Oh, probably beyond the second video by now. No, pretty close though. I'm gonna have to end here soon. I was really hoping that by the time I ended, my desk would be totally cleared off. But, you know, 2 hours later, nope, it's not. It's not cleared off. Let's put that in Heather's pile. A little writing thing. I have a few more of those I could put in there for her too. Oof. That is, what did I say that was? That is glue pages. That is, I have an envelope for these somewhere. Stick it in with the glue pages for now. Or stick it in this envelope just for now. It's sticky though. Wait, what's this pumpkin? Oh, that's just a regular pumpkin. I was like, wait. I have all the pumpkins from the Tim Holtz pumpkins. Stencil. Alright. Well, look how close we are. Lemon oil that I keep around for sticky spots. You need to go spin a stop. So you get my son, my 25-year-old, plays Pokemon Go. I'm looking for my Zutter. Here it is. I'm still here. Sometimes when I'm watching a live, the person will stop to read the comments and they like freeze. Like they don't move anything, their hands or anything, and I'm like, is she still there? Did I just lose connection? It's a little confusing sometimes. Alright, now I got to figure out which, oh, this is my Zutter that I got. This is supposed to go in here, I think. Let's lock that, lock that. I'm still learning how to use it. What, Joe?
Multitasking.
Who's multitasking?
Streamers.
Oh, they are?
Like that.
Or is that what
They're
I'm
trying
doing?
to
Is
do
this?
something and respond to chat.
Oh, well, you in a live, yeah, that's.
And sometimes with some video games, it's like a video game that you're like, okay, so I'm just gonna need to like not talk even right now. The game is requiring that much concentration.
Ah, some people can
Nor can you read the
do both at the same time a little easier than other people.
some games.
Well, pretty soon I won't have to worry about my brushes sitting in water anymore because the water is getting lower all the time. I'm a bad brush mama. All my brushes are sitting in water for over a week now. I need to take care of that. This was a petite French journal that I found at the thrift store. I was so happy to find the pages go up there. And this can go down here. Ooh, the drawer's open a little bit. I can get into it. I have a drawer down there for sponges. I used to have stamps and stuff. Well, inks. Used to have inks and stamps. Now I think it mostly has just like the blend, the brushes and all the things. Oh my goodness. How does Tim Holtz expect me not to lose this? Look how tiny it is. I can't even find the envelope it goes in. Here it is. And he wants me to not lose that tiny, tiny, itty bitty, and there's a slit here. I'm gonna have to put those in a smaller bag and then put them in there. But for right now, they're safer in there than they are on my desk. See, and also, like, this is just so fiddly. These little tiny, how do you even hold on to that to glue it onto something? And then to get to it, I need to, and then all right, how is it I have not come across 10 paper clips? Because you know, the other day when I was doing it, I would use my paper clip, open up my paper clip and use it and poke out the, oh my goodness, might as well. Got tiny circles everywhere from that lace stuff. I would poke out, I use the paper clip to poke out all the little holes and all the little things. And then, so I turn around, can't find the paper clip. It's one of the dyed pages I did some flowers of. And so yeah, so I kept taking out a new paper clip and a new paper clip and a new, and so I'm like, I'm not sure how I got to this point and I don't have 10 paper clips in this pile. They just disappear. I thought it was, you know, something I was doing, but maybe they just run away. I don't know. What do you think? Another sponge brush. Got some trash over here. Oh, I was going to do some of those dyes the other day, but I never did. More of that. I needed to say goodbye, didn't I? Alright, y'all have a delightful day. You'll know if I got this finished because the next video I make, I'll actually create something. And you won't have to look at this mess anymore. And chances are not many people, oh, there's another Christmas one, watch this whole thing anyway. So have a delightful day. And of course, if you made it this far, I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. You are the best. You are a trooper. You are the real deal. You are ready to go, aren't you? Love you.